Bismillah. They calling us to vote. I'm like, nope, never, nada. For me to go and vote would be revoking my shahada. The only legislator is Allah without no partners. So how could I seek judgment from a parliament or Congress? The president is irrelevant. Are my brethren even conscious? The evidence is so prevalent that rejecting it is dishonest. Classical scholars all had the same responses on this. So these modern day sellouts are really all just talking nonsense. Those who don't rule by Sharia are disbelievers, and to vote is to give allegiance to these wicked leaders. As long as we live without Sharia, we live in weakness, and these kuffar want to keep us all asleep as weak defeatists. A vote is an endorsement and support of all their evils. So what if Trump wants to kick us out like we're illegals? We'll give dawah to the Mexicans and make them our amigos, because the message of Islam was sent for all the planet's peoples. What is a deen? That's what you live, fight, and die for. They aim to spread democracy to the world when they incite war. We reject it, only want the laws of the divine Lord, so they kill us in the millions like they're striving for a high score. And we're the terrorists. Nah, y'all are the oppressors. Y'all the ones who run around the world with automatic weapons threatening anybody who rejects or even questions your intentions and exposes your offenses and transgressions. Suppress any dissension when your system gets rejected and arrest us because we listen to some interesting lectures. Press us till we pop and then you call us the aggressors. Destabilize our nation so you conquer us in sections, then act like you're the heroes, but Allah knows that you're devilish. Your claims of freedom are just facades for your oppression. When you insult the Prophet, it's free speech because it's Western, but if a Muslim speaks the truth, you bring that freedom into question. And if he calls for the Sharia, he's a terrorist, arrest him. What is Tawheed? That's an important definition. Anything worshipped, followed, or obeyed in contradiction or in opposition to the revelation we've been given. So we reject Tawheed and reject the Tawheed system. Democracy is exactly that, the greatest shirk of our times. If you really believe Allah is the most perfect and wise and He alone should be worshipped from the earth to the skies, then any system other than His is simply worthless, despised. Allah has already perfected our religion. We don't have to borrow from lesser defective systems. Gotta seek that knowledge. The evidence is written. Democracy is bottled, a man-made oppressive prison. The leaders are the idols. The ballot box is the altar. A vote is their ibadah that they offer to an impostor. I pledge allegiance to the flag as the Democrat shahada. Then they die for their deen when mujahideen bring them slaughter. Don't ally with the kuffar. We're supposed to have bara'ah from them. The story of Ibrahim is the part of the Quran it's in. Enmity and hatred forever is our response to them. Till they worship Allah alone, then we can call them friend. Al-Wallah wa-Bara, Kufr bit-Tawheed. Concepts modern scholars don't bother to explain to you. Love and hate for the sake of Allah is part of our belief, but they don't teach you that at Zaytuna al-Maghrib or Bayna. We're not even supposed to live among these pagans. Rasulullah disowns us if we do, and still we disobey him. Ideological warfare surrounds us on a daily basis till we lose our Aqeedah, abandon hijab, and shave our faces. Muslims never compromise to change our behaviors. We stick to the haqq and never fear the blame of the blamers. We don't vote for a Tawheed thinking maybe he'll save us. We rely upon Allah and seek His favor and graces. Religion of peace? Nah, religion of revolution. Man-made law is destined for failure and destitution. We call for the Sharia. To hell with your constitution. Your double-standard freedoms are really a false illusion. One day Islamic law will dominate the globe. It's a promise from Allah that our Prophet has foretold, and Allah will leave the true face of democracy exposed, and the wicked will be in hell with that hypocrisy you chose. A lot of us rich in dunya, but in akhirah we're so broke. Deen more watered down than a slowly sinking rowboat. Check your Aqeedah. Is your Tawheed solid? Cause it's no joke. Fear Allah, guard your deen, stay Muslim, and don't vote.